Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something I think a lot of us face. How do you make your presentations, your notes, just stand out? Escape the usual boring corporate slide look.
Right, and we've been looking into Sketchwow, comparing it against the big players like PowerPoint.
Mm-hmm.
The mission really is to figure out what you gain and what you lose with it.
Because people are definitely looking for alternatives. We saw that across the sources. Just this feeling of visual burnout from the same slick, polished graphics everywhere.
Exactly, and Sketchwow jumps right into that gap. Its whole appeal is creating visuals that look, well, genuinely hand-drawn, almost imperfect.
Intentionally imperfect, tapping into that preference for something that feels more human, less machine-made.
Yeah, making your stuff actually catch the eye because it's different.
Okay, so let's get into the Sketchwow advantage. Simplicity seems huge. Everyone says it's really easy to use, even if you're not a designer. How does it actually do that, though? How does it give you that sketch look without needing drawing skills?
Well, it's mainly drag and drop, super simple interface. But the clever part is its library and how it renders things.
Oh, okay.
You pick elements for flowcharts, diagrams, what they call sketch-style infographics, and this software automatically applies that sort of slightly shaky hand-drawn line style.
So you don't have to try to make it look sketchy.
Nope, it does that for you. And it has a bunch of pre-drawn sketchy icons and components that makes connecting things, which can be fiddly in PowerPoint, much quicker for these specific kinds of visuals.
And that simplicity seems to carry over to the price, which, wow, came up a lot.
Oh, yeah. The one-time payment option. That's a massive plus for people.
In a world of subscriptions for everything, right? But
Yeah.
does that mean it's static? Like you buy it once and it never gets updated? That's sometimes the catch with lifetime deals.
That's a fair question.
Mm.
From what we gathered, because the tool is quite focused, it does this sketchy aesthetic really well and doesn't try to be a massive graphic suite. It doesn't necessarily need constant, huge updates like some software.
So the core function is solid.
Pretty much. For the users it targets, the current features cover what they need. And avoiding another monthly bill, that's a really big deal for freelancers, trainers, consultants, people managing their own budgets.
Okay, so mostly positive vibes online, good customer support, feedback generally. But we do need to manage expectations here, because some people were disappointed.
Definitely. This is crucial. Sketchwow is not an AI auto designer.
Yeah.
That seemed to trip some users up. They thought they could just dump text in and poof, a perfect sketch diagram appears.
Exactly. Some were like uploading complex data tables or long paragraphs, hoping it would magically visualize everything. It doesn't do that. You still have to structure the information and, actually build the diagram yourself.
So it's a tool to help you make something look hand-drawn, not a robot that does the drawing for you.
Precisely. It's a drawing aid. It saves you the effort of faking the sketchy style, but not the effort of thinking through the content. And that brings us to its limits, especially in a corporate setting. Where does it fall short? Well, it stops short of being an enterprise tool. The sources are clear. It won't replace something like PowerPoint for really polished, formal presentations. And critically, it doesn't compete with big visual collaboration platforms like Miro.
Miro. Yeah, that's a different beast.
Totally. Miro's got the infinite canvas, real-time collaboration for large teams working together simultaneously. Sketchwow isn't built for that kind of heavy, collaborative, enterprise-scale work. It lacks those features.
Okay, so pulling this all together, who is this actually for? Who gets the most value?
It really boils down to prioritizing that specific look. If you want that sketchy notebook-style aesthetic because you think it connects better, feels more personal, then it's probably worth it for you.
And the key groups seem to be teachers, trainers, consultants.
Yeah, and independent content creators, too. People whose diagrams benefit from feeling a bit more informal, engaging, maybe less intimidating than super slick corporate charts. Makes sense. So conversely, if your main goal is pixel-perfect, boardroom-ready slides, or you need heavy automation, AI design suggestions, or real-time teamwork features,
then Sketchwow isn't the right choice. You'd stick with the established corporate tools or platforms like Miro for the collaboration side. So for you listening, the core trade-off here seems pretty clear. You're giving up some advanced features, especially around collaboration and maybe that ultra-polished corporate feel, in exchange for simplicity, that one-time cost, and this very unique, engaging, hand-drawn look. It's a conscious choice. Personality over pure automation, maybe? Which leads us to our final thought for you to chew on. If the goal is making information stick, and if research suggests that a more human, hand-drawn style can stand out more and communicate more effectively than overly polished automated graphics, does choosing that personality, that slight imperfection actually lead to better results in professional communication. Something to think about.